Hello everyone, welcome to the Nick Tech Show, and today I am actually going to do another product unboxing. I know I've been giving you guys a lot of product unboxing right now. Hopefully that's going to be changing. Reviews are coming, I promise. But today I'm actually going to do an unboxing of a trail cam from a company called CamPark. This is kind of a fairly new company, on Amazon that just kind of started. They reached out to me and I'm like, sure, I'll go ahead and review your product for you. So this is a trail cam that you'd use outside for hunting, more like a hunting camera. This runs about $60, so it's up. I've seen in price name brand ones. This one's kind of up there in price with like the good name brand ones. So the quality should be as good as one of those, but we will find out and see. So on the front of the box, it just kind of gives you that it has a wide angle lens. It's waterproof, IP56, supports 32 gig micro SD card, and then can trigger, and the trigger time is about 8 seconds when it detects something. So that is that. One thing I did notice on the packaging is when you flip it around, the back side of it is actually kind of upside down. But you get a 12 megapixel sensor, 1080p video recording. It actually has a LCD screen on the camera itself, so you can preview your pictures that it does take. Not really sure if that's really gonna be a good way to check it, but we will see. 20-meter range of IR LED. In the night vision, it can do about 75 feet in night vision. And yeah, so that's about it. It says about 8 hours of battery time, 8 hours of standby time, 8 months of standby time if the batteries are fully charged. That is going to be interesting to see what kind of batteries this uses. When I looked up, I didn't really check and see what batteries this camera actually used, but most of them use either double A's or C's or D's. Still not sure why they haven't made one with a rechargeable battery. I'm not really sure about that. I have seen where you can get solar panels that will theoretically charge them and power them, but not any for like this camera, of course. So we open it up. So we are greeted in the front of the box with the camera itself. I'm going to set that to the side so we can look at what we have inside. We have a micro USB cable. It's actually a flat one, which is kind of interesting. That adds to my collection of micro USB cables. You got a mounting bracket and some screws. So this one does have two different options for mounting. I will show you that a little bit later. And then your strap for the camera. That strap would be used if you're going to wrap it around a tree. But they do also offer an alternative one too, which is kind of interesting. And might be more secure if you're in a more public area where you have people maybe wanting to steal them. This is a little bit more secure method. And then you have another bracket. And I'll go over that a little bit later. And then you do have surprise. They want you to actually you can get a free gift if you, I guess, review the order. You can get a free SD card, it looks like. And then if you email them, they can ship you out a free SD card. So that is an option. If you do want to use it and review it, they can send you a free SD card. And then you do have the manual, which is going to have both American, Chinese, and all that. So overall, so far so good. So let's take a look at the camera. As you can see already, it is kind of a fairly small one, so that's pretty nice. You got your IR LEDs up here, and then your motion sensor right here. I think it comes off this little piece of paper. Yep, it does come off. So as you can look, it looks like a kind of a tan camouflage. You got your hole for the camera up here, which I can't get the little thing off. You got the hole up here, this IR sensors and the motion sensor. And then when we open it up, you got 2 clamps over here and a slot to put a kind of like a padlock or something if you want to secure it even more. You can open it up. One thing that would be interesting to see, a lot of these cameras have security features where if someone does steal it, they won't be able to reuse the camera. It would be interesting to see if that feature is existing on this camera. So that'd be kind of a little interesting to look into. And then we open up, as you can see, we got your LED screen right here. And then your controls on how to control that screen, like view photos, videos. And then on the bottom we have your micro SD card slot. So that is something that's a little new. I did review one a little while ago that actually uses a standard SD card, and it looked similar to this, but you got your SD card, AV, USB ports, and then your on switch and power switch. And then on this side, this is where you put, it takes double A's. This is one thing I've always had an issue with. Double A's slide in there. It takes 8 of them. They do recommend to use all the same, but I've never really had any issues of using ones that are not all the same. But that's just my opinion. So if you want to really get the most out of this camera, I would suggest picking up a bunch of rechargeable ones that you can use. So if the camera does die, you can just recharge those batteries and then go on and use them again, where you don't have to keep replacing batteries left and right. So that is an option that you can use on that. But one of the mounting methods I was going to show you is, and you also do got a DC out here, so I guess it would give you the ability to use a solar panel if they do make it. I've just seen that. So that is kind of interesting to see, and maybe that might work. But the other mounting method I was going to do is, this is one that I've noticed on these more cheaper cameras that come from China, is you get more of an auto mount. You can either drill a hole into the tree or a place where you know that animals walk by. Maybe you have a wooden stand, you can mount it to the wooden stand. But you just kind of mount it like you would a tripod. And you can adjust it however you want. So that is kind of unique about it. And then you would use this bracket and you just mount it like that. So it is a unique way, something that I've not really seen with like even the name brands, including something you'd have to buy this separate, but it's nice that they do include this. But yeah, overall, so far it looks kind of good. The plastic is durable. So far it does look durable. I haven't seen any like areas where like the plastic bends or anything, so that should be good, and it should be durable. But one thing that I really do hope when I power this on is it has the feature for like a password and everything, and then some more customization features where you can change the sensor speed or to a slower speed or a higher speed, or it would be higher speed, where it doesn't catch as much. Like 8 seconds, maybe you can change it to even higher or lower. Be interesting to see, but Yeah, overall, if you are looking to pick one of these up, I will have a link down below where you can pick one up. And if you like this video, please like, subscribe, comment, and share. And I will see you in the next one.